Nefer this time?
Yes, Professor.
Oh, please ask away.
Well, I think what you...
You see, sharp as they...
Because of where...
I'm sorry, Nefer. Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions. What's the other one?
I wanted to check if...
Your family wrote to you.
Not exactly.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed mail somewhere in there, probably sitting on a shelf. Whatever you're looking for,
Okay, got it.
Oh, don't mention it.
Hey, you're a great teacher. And you do... It's not just the academia, either.
Oh,
I haven't. This must be it. Let's take a look. A dilapidate. This one was... Who was it? This one... In clinical terms. For example, my neighbor... This seems like... Wait. The note says... The scent... This next one is... A few were in however, as well, education as grand. I do hope... And the sender... So this... Whatever. I'm not exactly... I can't believe... I don't believe for... Wait.
Greetings, Hali. I don't know. In my trial, the Shim teach. This brings me to. There was the Eob, and I found a well. When we met, that aside, we have.
From the outset, the academe. And you were so. You swore. You liar. And who fell for it? Just me, by the looks of it. Despite your best efforts. Which makes you a pathetic liar. You weren't even any good at it. I think I'll take over from here. Let me show you how it's done. I just came to say goodbye.
Nefer?
I'm quitting. Something's come up in my hometown. Gonna head back and deal with it.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you.
It was. Oh, and I didn't... What's wrong?
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown?
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near my hometown that are practically overgrown with this plant. It's not worth much. Keep it.
But Nefer...
All right, that's all from me. You take care.
Don't forget me, okay? I mean, we're more...
Yeah, I lied again. And as for remembering her, I have far too much to do when I get back. I'll be lucky if... It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume that...
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Eab people. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilization.
So, you do know who you're dealing with?
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not? It used to belong to the Unut, but it looks like you have control over it.
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all the...
Of course not. Records uncovered by... I checked the map.
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million's a little low, don't you think?
Don't get greedy, Eab. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force. Wasn't...
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia is only interested in dealing with the de facto power holders. I hope I am making myself...
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch as I cut their heads off one.
I assure you, Chief, that would not be in your long-term interests. You don't want to make an enemy of the Academia. You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize an ambassador's attire when you see it. And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway? You really think the Sumeru Academia would bother to come all this way just to lie to you? We have more important things to worry about.
All right, I take your point. The Academia... In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed.
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, so let's indulge in a few...
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've taken... What?
Well, don't just stand there.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the Eab's military...
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot regain control over the well, I'm afraid you won't see a single mora of that 50 million.
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. I swear the Unut will not get away with this. That well is ours.
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home. I'll report back as soon as I have an update.
Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger. What an amazing feeling.
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would rather negotiate with our tribe instead of the Eab.
The Eab are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And now they have the gall to interfere in our research projects in the desert region. So let me ask you, Chief. If you were the Academia, what would you do?
Kill them all, of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate at the same time.
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers raised arms against a desert tribe, you'd start a bloody war.
Right. We can't confront them natural. Weren't they Let me be
Say no.
good. You see, Dad? Lying is easy when you know how. People will believe. Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any others. You're no different. You're nothing special. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. What? I think we're even. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. It's a better place without all these people around. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. In this dog-eat-dog world, a chief needs to be tough to survive. But you couldn't do what had to be done.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the...
I believe I remember you promising to remain
Yeah, but even so...
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright, time for a sharp turn onto a completely... anyway, that's enough of that. When are we getting out of this place? Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired.
Yes, if we can find somewhere to sit down, I could certainly do with a rest.
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or
You mentioned a...
my biggest trait.
Ah. Then
I didn't know you were clued up on.
I'm no expert in the history of...
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean. General
That's Boss
Sino's hardly a figure of...
What about him?
Well, he's not a... Please, this is... Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take it.
Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have the... I want to do...
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars. Let's take a look.
through.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course, it's almost over.
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no one
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chess set.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly known as Rerir. It seems I alerted him. I was
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be possible.
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King.
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why.
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item. Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Iab massacred my tribe, the Shimti, in our home village. A few years later, I enrolled in the academia. The Unut and the Iab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million Mora. The Iab ultimately won that confrontation. But their victory came at the cost of almost every warrior in the tribe. The final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing. There it was, seemingly immune to the relentless hostility of the desert, while my tribal home lay in ruins. As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This cat, as it turned out, was home to the spirit of the Ibis King. He led me to a gate deep inside the temple, and there he made a deal with me. This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same specifications as the one in the mausoleum of King Deshret, and represents his power of piercing analysis. With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets. Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any human's, full of secrets.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I gather the others. It's time to Thank you all for being here. As promised, the Raker...
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt. He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Teyvat suffers the
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerir's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of something.
Miss Lauma?
In the lore of the Frost, the term Moongate is one I have heard before. But
then back to Miss Columbina.
Not at this stage.
But there...
Yes, and right now.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world I highly suspect, with the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild...
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, what...
Makes sense to me. Explains why the Wild Hunt is so pervasive.
Without the power of the Abyss...
I could not agree more.
It is a compelling explanation. This raises some interesting questions. That being said...
My pleasure, Mr. Albate.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just... When I think of the man I want...
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring...
Mine too. We can never know.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time.
Well, I think this is a good place to end.
That's...
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest. Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I did. No. Anyway, Nefer went. Firstly, although it's only a matter of time. Well, felt like some
2 days?
That remains to be. You have some history with him, right? Do you think? Great. All right. We figured we'd bounce the idea of.
Oh, time.
All right. We felt a little.
Roping us in.
I choose my.
Sir Varka!
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more...
I see your point. To be clear, I
want to do everything within my
Well, that as in, of course...
Thank you.
I should be the...
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action. How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
Great question. Firstly, secondly, thirdly, turns out we...
As someone who's had their...
Understood.
Well, everyone,
Plan approved. Okay.
The Frost Moons...
and the rest of you? No objections?
Wait, we can still back out of it?
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want to...
A very people-first...
Who'd you...
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work.
This plan can only work if everyone does their part.
We shall indeed. Also,
It's not often I get called Dory, so... In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
the walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. I'm at... Oh, it most certainly does not. We have... Oh, said Mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Notcry is gonna go...
Okay.
It's a lucky charm that a great... I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuva.
You're right. It was all my fault.
You will? Well...
I knew you'd say that.
You're putting me in a difficult...
It's a very useful thing to have around.
Looks...
Hey, don't be so pessimistic.
Dory! How are things going? Feeling... Oh, I would... Don't forget. Ta-da! See? It's right here. Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it? Aha! That's not... Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon and... Anyway, took him long enough. Marak delivered... So, surely... Could be. Fair... Or... Either way... Huh? Paimon? Well, they're always gonna... Alice has been... And more than that. Oh, that? Don't be thinking it was something my priority is... Alright. I do say so, and that... Oh, and could you...
Traveler, Paimon, it's good to see you.
Everything going smoothly?
Per the plan, we dissected an...
What?
That depends on your definition of wild hunt and dissect. Harmless. The wild hunt is an interest. Master gripe. I don't think that was because of his lower... It's a strange mix. Perhaps the... Oh, sorry. Back to our research findings. You could think of the... Unfortunately... Miss Columbine is... It's as if her creative... Given the circumstance. Time to kick off the...
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory...
Ah, how wonderful. Well, I'm sorry I won't be there to protect... All right, then.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes.
My lady.
Within the next 24 hours, this is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right. For me, this gentleman...
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Biggest strengths are,
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina.
That's right.
Yes.
I have but it's what everyone. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people.
You're different from other...
You're more perceptive. Do you ever fight?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. I don't recall...
Is that because
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without you...
You're welcome.
Friend, he betrayed me.
Okay. You see? You're torn. Now you know it.
I need some time.
Of course, actually.
You mean the Harbor...
Yes. I always thought, and even...
Clearly...
I feel a little... I see the guilt that you're feeling now. Because have you noticed that the
Huh.
Sure. Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you would...
You will?
They needn't be.
That doesn't matter to them. They're great. You can't control their...
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
You're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flynn!
Not too long.
Are you nervous about...
Quite the opposite. When I was awakened, but after waging war against the Wild Hunt for my restless...
Oh, that doesn't sound like such...
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae, but it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to...
Looks like I'm...
Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first. Please.
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a Meanwhile, I'm...
Excellent.
The chest set's looking a little unstable.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to...
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the...
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take every ounce of strength.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your toes.
Yep, you too.
The moonlight betrayed you.
Let me help you guys. Eat this!
No more lies.
Futile.
Can't hide the truth.
Branch into song.
Keep your distance. Observe. Close your eyes. To dust.
The deception ends here.
By the frost moon of old.
It all adds up. Absurd. No more lies. Time to come clean. The mystery unravels.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
Do you see now? Fenrir, when will it be as you foretold?
Water jet! Your foul spirit is not welcome here. Be silent. The long sleep beckons. Observe. Wipe out!
Seek within.
Lush as the moon.
Can't hide the truth.
Futile.
Shameless.
Close your eyes. Steady now. Are you quite finished?
Stay your hand for the everlasting forest. Receive my blessing.
Water jet! Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Futile.
No more lies.
Moonlight. Pathetic.
Branch into song.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls. Steady now. Close your eyes. Observe.
Your little game of heroics is over. Who wants to go first? Get out of my sight!
No! We've been separated!
Take.
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lama! Can you hear me?
Silence.
The voices are gone. But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just keep stalling him. If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come.
Water jet!
How unfortunate. It all adds up. It all falls into place. The deception ends here. No more lies. It all falls into place.
Wipe out! Water jet!
more lies. The mystery unravels.
Water jet! Yeah!
It all adds up. Time to go clean.
I've got this! The shield's broken. I can't keep this up.
Don't push your luck.
Death is within my grasp.
It all falls into place.
Go!
No more lies. Seek within. Time to go clean. Can't hide the truth.
Bombs away!
No more lies. The deception ends here. It all adds up. No more lies. It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
No more lies.
Yeah! Go!
Can't hide the truth. Seek within. It all adds up. Curses. There's no other way.
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on. Find a way to...
Nefer, your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will... And then, I will reduce you.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on. Keep all.
Any other tricks up your sleeve as entertaining?
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being able to save your beloved. You cannot win the fight against fate.
Is that what you... Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid.
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What?
on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine.
It's not. Let me handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome. And I don't want you to lose your sight for good. People suffer when they make sacrifice. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
Thank you.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. I'll send full My dear friends, we have...
The moon will remember this day. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt everything they felt. And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Hold on.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage. I just thought I should tell you.
You're right. There's no damage. But I must say, I'm surprised to hear the Kuthar share something like this with me. In the past, you never used to open up about yourself.
Things are a little different now from how they were. I'm learning to share how I truly feel with my friends.
Friends.
Yay! You're awake! How you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right.
Phew.
Glad to hear you didn't.
Well, honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self.
Well, I'm back to normal.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He also dropped off some if you're feeling up to it. We're here! Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing!
How are you feeling today?
Much better.
Relieved to hear it. Yep. We're...
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up.
Traveler, Paimon. Turns out that...
Yeah, but...
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda?
Oh, sure. Did you hear that?
You bet. Sure thing.
The Raker of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you? No, definitely a snake. A poisonous one who spewed his... Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has... Perhaps. I'm sure... What else is left when everything you depended on? And if you're worried, it's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a... look at the Ibis King. He's never brought it. Why else would he give me... Well, his response, did he really think I'd fall? So that's enough. He's a prisoner. He lives in... It's preposterous. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you... Good. If you ask me, for example... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, when you find yourself in a situation you can't... If you understand what's at stake, very good.
Oh wait! Now that the pen, after all that...
Huh? Am I...
So, that close call...
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco 2 than him. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while. I wonder...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But I somehow doubt that's what's going... He won't lie low forever.
How have you been holding up?
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster.
What?
You played an ended sometimes.
Let's do a quick demo.
Thank you.
See? Did you catch that? A master class?
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've recovered. Can I get you a...
Huh?
Handling a drinks order.
Paimon believes it. You're clearly a fast learner, just like your brother. To be totally honest, though,
Don't worry. To put it in the simplest, when facing an enemy you have no hope of defeat. So, instead of looking for a way to for this to work, for added security, the alchemical that power.
What surprised, given his history with Rerir.
It must have been...
Absolute. He was torn between... Anyway, however you...
Lord Sangama Bay. I must thank you for...
why come and ask?
I mostly...
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your...
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable and...
Huh?
Let's see. It's nothing to...
How?
You're a curious, but I'm afraid no matter... You did it for Sume.
It was empty. Disasters are capricious things. They strike. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. It was something I looked into. The tech people handled the tech, and money...
It's a pity that so few people know the truth.
So? What's the...
But surely you have...
You don't get it, do you? Just thinking about...
Thank you.
For the device?
And the pendant.
Oh, that.
Seems like we've...
Yeah. So long that I barely remember what my family even...
That would be your mother, father, and sister?
Yeah, though it's not like my sister can't help me now.
Not everything.
Yeah.
Well, that...
Oh, absolutely. You've got a lot going for you.
I appreciate...
That's the only reason you're here. Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that you, me, and Arlecchino should be friends. I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you. Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup. If that's all, you can leave now. Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being coworkers? What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down. If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point? Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door. Will you still invite me to your next tea party? What? Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone. Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time? We just wanted to, see how you were doing now that it's all over. Why? Out of concern for my safety? Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed to kill my appetite. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. My coasters are still missing in action, though. Use this notebook instead. Whoa! Pretty hefty notebook. Look at You can ignore those. They're just dumb scribblings. I doodle and write in my free time. And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Some people trying to predict the... Who else? Pretty much... Wait! Are you saying you know him? Like, personally? I mean, I guess we were friendly enough. Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. But I honored his... So... I just... Alain's were... Not that there's... Anyway, while we're on... Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narzissenkreuz Institute.
They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them. But it was a friendly rivalry. But beneath the friendship and unfortunately, childhood would end, a mad dream. And if Renee and Alain had been people of... But alas, the first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve. It's complex. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time and although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with, as I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream. But I'm told that what do you think of? Do you admire or do you Same difference. The only difference is, I don't like. Maybe I could understand if Renee had. Anyway, that's enough. He managed to his credit. After that, the only thing supporting his work. But although I think that yet Alain's, and once he quit working. He told me that I think that all he wanted at the very end. Many years after that. Tensions over compete, and that is the story of two people. One went all, the other sought death. Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. They were young children, but instead, do you think the desire to save one? He gave the exact, no elaboration. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor I'm gonna go tinker with. Polonia, exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostics.
Thank you for waiting. I finished checking your adventure. We have no other urgent commissions on.
Amazing! Paimon, things were. It felt like this whole region was pure half.
Ah, yes. Are you two
Oh, yeah. Wait.
You're partial. The festival. They would also prepare.
Oh, sounds like fun. Great. When we first got here, you mentioned that we didn't get to follow up on it at the time. Well, by that logic, you'll never find. Could be worth a try. What's wrong? You look. Huh? Paimon gets. Oh, it is weird that he hasn't shown himself. True. Maybe it's the pressure of being a fit. But then, that's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their What? Relax. She's not even here.
What's the
Oh, nothing. Nothing. Where are we again?
I got a new letter. They're from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Stand with me!
I'm not in.
Phew! You won't snitch on us, will you?
I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. But rest assured, I protect client and adventurer confidentiality.
Phew!
to you for Add Astro.
Moon pie.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Hey, she's sitting up! Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some. Not that I consider it would it not be a little.
I didn't realize you.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions. They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. They say that
Return home?
Yes. This planet continues to reject me. If I remain into that, there will come a day that I disintegrate.
All right then. Well, we're sure gonna.
How do you intend?
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. The Kuvakian.
Oh, time!
If I did that, I suspect I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like.
You see? She gets.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part.
It does feel that. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer, yet just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm.
Oh,
Yes,
then
That's right! Don't over.
I see.
I can't tell.
Oh, really? You.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway, I assume you're here about you know what. Give me your hand.
Actually,
Oh,
sure. Thank you. Since you helped, I haven't asked her.
I've never joined.
Oh, don't worry. Of course, there's no.
But they call me Kuta.
I'll make it work. You have my.
Yeah, we got.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no. Rather, it is. There is no need.
That was.
And also,
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take. Lauma's gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with her. Also, what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
Hey, Lauma! It's up!
Mr. Varka.
Right, yeah.
What do you mean, that too?
Yes, on this day.
It's an especially the big shots and
No wonder.
That's right. Even the frost moon.
That's fair. It's a bit like, oh, one other.
Wait, so
Then I.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of.
I understand. Well.
Yeah, exactly. Darn.
Nah, don't sweat.
Huh?
Not as you can't go from.
The Mondstatter spirit is strong with this one.
As it happened, let's start by. And who knows?
Hey, did you catch that? Loomis.
And I have a Anyway, but lastly, there's the final.
Before you leave, also.
What? Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there. When did you become so sneaky?
Our bond is strong. Decided by destiny. Like they have.
I believe so.
Maybe it's in a.
Wanna talk?
Yeah.
Maybe we can teach her next time if. What are these floaty things?
Moon veils. We hang them from building.
Everyone seems hard at work.
They are preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture.
There. Not to worry though.
You have my thanks. And over here.
Oh, look at all these colors. It looks great. Can Paimon?
Of course.
You bet.
There will also be the timing of as such. Let's talk here. I once asked. She did not. I took this to mean her answer was no. But if that were the case, she would not have accepted this. I see. But my wish, I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such, she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. Anyway,
I see your point.
Our job is.
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly.
All right.
Sure thing. Let's go. Bye.
Thank you all.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Pop.
Hello there. Perfect. We have some new volunteers.
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to...
Yeah, right.
Well, to be...
Wait.
Half right. Don't it?
Maybe I could... At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, on closer inspection...
Huh?
Exactly.
I think I've heard...
Yes, it's a known phenomenon from a distance. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with...
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these are...
All the...
It's a first...
What about you two?
And Alice contact, but we lost we don't know when...
Yeah, that...
Okay.
Right? Let's go see what she knows. We can...
You're right. Records indicate the odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up at... But this... Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. First...
The ones we saw...
Indeed. Given the scale and nature...
Oh.
So you...
Exactly. The phantoms can interact. In addition, they claim to be...
Did Paimon hear...
It sounds like the...
That'd be a big...
It's quite a...
I suppose, which, in this...
So calculating.
Sounds to me like...
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to
Agreed.
For my part,
This is...
The curatorium will...
That just leaves our trusty... Since you became...
Oh yeah, by the way.
I'd be happy to... And Yehoda...
No.
Wait a...
Wait. So many people... This is gonna... Like, a spaceship? That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in.
Huh? You already know. Wait. Back up.
Yep, exactly.
What?
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't...
Fair.
In that case,
I wish everyone...
What's up, boss?
Tell me, Yehoda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Oh,
Yehoda was right on the money. This phantom really is your species, but that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists.
Ah, you're already here.
Miss Lauma.
I was. No one's ever seen something quite like...
Same here. Oh, so we heard...
Unfortunately, the most we've been able to deduce...
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do.
Allow me to lend you a hand. Everyone.
Is that...
I've heard about how the...
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this. In return, we may live. Let's give them a
All back together? Must have.
Indeed. It did find a lot of wild fruit. Enough for them to feast for a long while. This puffin circled in the air several times.
Huh.
Indeed. Other than that.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Good point.
Blunthorn rhinos can use Kuvaki to shift great rocks. But this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by the sniffer They say that. Yes, we are grateful for all your effort.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on,